Okay, so you guys, this is a conversation between the Ken Bar, myself, and Emperor. He is a featuring, I guess guest or something like that. I can't say guest because he's becoming a good friend.
Yeah. This is a good friendly conversation right here, so we can try to figure out like how we can help people. You know, that's really what we're aiming for out of all of this,
Right,
right?
right,
Because we want people to be able to understand each other and see that people of different colors and different backgrounds and different preferences can come together.
right, right,
You know.
right,
Which is always going to be the best thing for everybody, because we all want to be serving a higher purpose. We all want to be considered as greater. We all want to be considered as better than. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, even in all religions and all cultures, karma. What goes around comes around. Reap what you sow. Treat others the way you want to be treated, right?
right.
And that's everywhere all the time. So why can't we just focus on this?
Right.
What do you think? Yes.
I think because,
Freak shit.
I think because, and I'm going to get a little spiritual, just a little bit.
Hell yeah.
I think
as far as we're going deep into the rabbit hole, we go. Let's go.
I think, because with Adam eating that forbidden fruit that Eve offered him to eat, that he wasn't supposed to eat,
Yes.
I feel like a lot of, not even just that, like, it's just...
Hey, we simped out. Adam simped out, bro.
Right, so...
Right.
Right. So, but what I see about it is, I agree with you. I really do. I don't understand why. Okay, just like what I'm going through now. What I talked about with my people now. Like, I it's hard for me to get a job because I wear my hair down to my feet, but I've seen females, wear their hair down to their ankles, to their feet, and then there'd be no problem, things like that.
The double standards, okay.
Right, and it's like, so basically, I wouldn't, I wouldn't be able to feed my family. I wouldn't be able to feed myself, or do the things I love because I can't simply get a job because of how I look, because of who I am. And it's not even with just getting a job. It's like really more things to that. Like when you, not especially, but when you're trying to start a business, or when you go out and look for help from a person that's probably not gay. And because 9 times out of 10, if you go out seeking help or asking for help for people that's in your, I'm not saying all of them are like this, but they'll look at you like, I don't want you to pass me. I don't want you to be better than me. I don't want you to, so I'm not going to tell you how to do this, how to do that, da. So...
Gatekeepers.
Right. And
this is going to benefit them, right?
Right.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
So...
Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours type shit instead of charity. Giving and not expecting to receive true love, right?
Right.
Love is charity.
Right.
Gosh, yeah, it is somewhere.
Right. So... I think that
I'm gonna shake their heads right now.
I think that a lot of people need to just, and you can't change people. You can't change how people feel. You can't change, and that's another thing that on why it's still happening, because you can't change people. You can't change how they feel. You can't change how they think. You can't change it. And it's even older people that's stuck in their ways like that. That just that's just like older people when they are stuck in their ways. Some people are just stuck in their ways. That's what they go by. That's what their opinion is. That's what it is. How it's going to be. And that's fine. And that's cool. But at the same time, it's just my question to them is, you can't just sit back and try to change that, or try to see something else in somebody else and try to believe that all are not the same. Because just because I wear my hair down to my ankles don't mean I can't pick up 100 pounds. Right?
Exactly.
So, Yeah, I think that, and a lot of people say this. Everybody says this. I think it should just just let all that die. But it's not. It's going to continue to go. It's going to keep going. Like it's not. It's just an ongoing thing. Like it's a cycle. Like it's a part of life. But I really do wish that we could just come together and just be like, or just because I think now a lot of people have shown a lot of people now are people that was willing to help or that was open to any crowd, any gender, any whatever, that I think they let that probably got that trust from that one person, and maybe that person have fucked up that trust, like showed them different than what they thought it was going to be. Or I know this person, I'm looking at this person gonna come in, do what they have to do this, but they showed them different. So, it's different things on, why that won't change or, things like that. So, yeah.
All right, with that double standard thing, let's talk about that for a little bit. So, what kind of double standards are out there? Let's go for the men first. How many double standards do men have? Let's see that, like, what men can do or get told they do, and it looks like it's okay, or they're praised for it, but when girls do it, it's wrong. Go ahead, give us a couple of those.
A man, I can say. Okay, what aggravates, this is a good one. What aggravates me is like what we talked.
Write that down while you're doing this so you can use this for later.
And it probably don't even aggravate me, but it does touch something like it just gets to me some type of way, shape, or form. But you know how men call females hoes? And
yeah, or the B word, yeah.
Yeah, you know it's like a woman can, okay, if how I'm gonna put this, okay, it's like a woman can't just, okay, it's wrong if a woman be like, okay, so boom, a man can go out and, he can be a cool guy, and pretty chill. He can meet a woman and be like, and meet a woman or whatever. And, they get together, they start talking to that, and this man, how am I trying to put this? What is something a man can do say the question again?
So what is something that a man can do, right, and get like praised for that seems so bad when a woman does it?
Right, so okay, I was going down the right steps. Okay, so
and look,
how
your channel says raw.
I know. I am.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be very raw with you. I'm coming with it. I'm just trying to gather up my thoughts. Now you know how a man can, that he can have hoes. It's cool for him to have hoes, and for him to go from pussy to pussy, and when he get ready when he wants some pussy, or he gonna get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like he can do that. By his homeboys, he'd be like, yeah, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got them hoes, dog, da da da. But when a female be like, oh yeah, bitch, I got the niggas, bitch, I got this nigga that's on my hip, and I got this other nigga that da da da, she's a hoe. But, especially with a single man. So if that's kind of the same thing, aren't the man is a hoe too? Or Rolling Stone?
All right, so let's say this, for example, right?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you logically and rationally by those standards, yes. Now, why does society look at it differently? Because it's hard to get a girl. It's hard. Girls say no more than they say to get a girl. It's hard. Girls say no more than they say yes. And the only thing they say yes to is something that they want. So if you can't make her want it, she ain't gonna tell you yes. Now, a lot of niggas don't have this skill, or a lot of men, I'm trying not to say the N-word. I'm sorry, YouTube. Don't be mad. I'm black, and you have to put this 18 and older explicit. Boom. It's in there. So, motherfuckers, I'm sorry. Now, what I'm saying is, when it comes to, I'll say relationships, perspective, because this is what most people are worried about. Okay? Let's look at the relationship between Adam and Eve. All right? Eve was doing whatever the fuck she wanted with whoever the fuck she was with. And look where that got her. Right. So, it's worse when women do it from a biblical perspective as well. Because women will get caught up. What happens when that drink is spiked? Because your homegirls are too drunk and they're over there dancing. And then you come back to take that drink and bam, you black out, you're on the floor, and then your homegirls don't even see it. Some nigga drags you off. That's because, why?
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So, when we look back at a man in that situation, oh, this nigga get too drunk, first thing, oh, everybody gonna know this. Everybody gonna know this. Everybody gonna know this.
Yeah.
Ew, get off me. There's gonna be so much complaining about that nigga. He's gonna get tossed out on the curb, just laying there until somebody walks by. Oh shit, it's you, Darren. Let's go. Like, nigga, a whole female, she gonna disappear. Oh my god, girl, I haven't heard from you for days. I thought you were dead, bitch. Like, what the fuck? That's how girls get to talk, right? But when guys talk like that, it don't sound right. That's the double standard on there, because you talk to your nigga, oh yeah, bitch, like, what, nigga, what'd you say? The fuck? Like, it's a whole different situation. Right. Because we men, and we gotta be on a different level. We're held to a standard. Our muscles are bigger, we're stronger, we're faster. They may be smarter. That's why we need them. Why you think we got tricked into eating an apple, stupid? And every time she say, come on, let's just do it. I'll let you hit right now. This nigga said, fuck, let's go. Stupid motherfucker. Now he dead. Now he dead. He dead. Because he wanted to hit. Now that nigga dead.
He wanted to get his dick wet.
Exactly. So, this is the double standards. Women are smarter. No matter how fast and strong you are, hell has no rap like a woman scorned. Oh shit. Oh shit.
And they pay more attention to men too.
They have to, because society holds them to a different kind of standard. She has to be flawless, or else. Or else. And that's just the way it is for women. You have to be flawless, or else. If you're out there being flawed, you don't get certain things.
And I'm gonna say that because when you say like the women have to be flawless, you know, that's gonna make them. That's gonna make certain ones work too hard. They have to feel like they have this, and they have to feel like, and that's okay. And that's cool. That's cool.
To be flawless. This is what makes a flawless woman. My opinion. I'm gonna drop it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you this question: what makes a flawless woman? Go.
The mindset. It's all about the mindset. It's all about how you handle things.
Give me more.
It's all about how you handle things. It's all about how you talk, how you can go out and talk to people, how you can get things done, how you use your mind, your priorities. Do you put your priorities first? How you are when you're mad, how you are when you're broke, how you are when you're happy, how do you treat people. And a flawless woman, to me, is when she's going through the worst stage of her life, but she's going out there and still have a fucking smile on her face. You'll never know what the fuck she's going through. Prime example, your mom. You never know what the fuck she's going through unless she go in behind that door, close that door, get on her knees, or get in that bed, start crying or praying. You never know. But a flawless woman to me, like I said, that go out there and handle her shit no matter what the fuck she's going through, no matter if she going through goddamn death. She gonna handle her shit, and she not gonna bleed on people that didn't cut her. She not just gonna have a badass attitude because some nigga that did her wrong. That that one nigga that's a couple niggas that did her wrong, and she out there mad 'cause she can't find a man that take care of her, whatever. She ain't worried about that because she going behind the closed door. She knows that's coming. She knows it's coming. She ain't gotta wait for it because it's gonna come to her naturally. It's gonna come to her spiritually. It's gonna come to her the God way through God. You feel what I'm saying? So she gonna go out there and still keep that mind. She can be, like I said, she can be going through breast cancer. She be going through any type of cancer. She be going through anything. But she gonna go out there. She still gonna handle her shit. She still gonna pay her rent. She gonna pay her car note. She gonna pay her mortgage. She gonna pay her insurance. All that. She gonna take care of her health. She gonna keep her health up. That's what flawless is to me. A flawless woman.
Very, very close. There was just one flaw with her. The woman you described only had one flaw, bro. She wasn't completely selfless. Now that is a flawless woman. A woman that is completely selfless.
Right.
And that is the hardest thing to do for a woman.
That's a good one.
You can have all those things that you said off the list, missing all that stuff. If she's completely and utterly selfless, just like, look, I'm gonna be here for this person, blah blah blah, at the cost of her own livelihood. That's a woman that will stay blessed. Oh my God, you did this for him, blah, blah, blah. I got you, girl. Let me go ahead and da-da-da for you. And then every nigga, oh my gosh, you're so amazing, you're so nice. Da-da. She can have everything.
Right.
Selflessness.
And don't ask for anything back.
The more selfish a woman is, the harder it's gonna be for her to find what she wants. I've been selfless for so many people. Because you keep trying to be selfless for the one nigga, for that one dude that has a record. He has a record. You know he's a criminal. You know he's a criminal. Why fuck with him? You know he's a criminal.
Now there's some good dudes out there too now that are.
Nah. Think about it this way. Selflessness, right? Why would you steal something if you're being more selfless, right? Why would you need to steal something if other people are being more selfless? Exactly. So it's just like, it's a circle of selfishness.
Right.
So anybody that's a criminal is selfish. Why? They don't have to cause the crime. And then the person that's on the receiving end of that crime doesn't have to allow it to happen. They can help. Why do you have more that somebody would want to steal from you? You know?
Right.
And then, like, especially if that person is close to you, why not make sure they have more too? See what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's teamwork, and then it's community. So, like, man, this is such a big one too, man. Such a big one. Because in the grand scheme of things, like, we're ants, man. Have you been in an airplane lately?
No, I haven't. Never.
Oh my gosh! When you get up there and you look down, bro, we're nothing.
Right. Right.
Yo.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never flew, but I had a dream about being in an airplane. I had a dream about it, and everything on the ground just looked like ants, crawling ants. I know what you mean.
All right, so look, let's go a little deeper with the sky, right, and how we're nothing. So what the fuck is this all for? What is it all about? Why get money if we're nothing, right? And like our lives are generally meaningless. I mean, we can bring meaning to our lives and restore meaning to other people's lives. This is probably our purpose, to restore each other, restore the earth, get to a spiritual conclusion that there is something higher than us, and it's not some Wakataka Hikatea some shit. That's not it. It's God, it's Jesus, right? There's a certain way that things were designed, like a video game. There's a certain way things are designed, and you just can't do certain things because it's wrong and outside the programming. Now there are hackers, cheaters, right? Breaking the rules.
And I'm gonna say this. You know, games are designed for you to lose, but you have to play to win.
Here's the thing: the games are designed for you to grind, to learn something,
Right.
to get to a certain point, to collect all the lore throughout the game, the secret shit, and finally unlock what this whole shit is about and your purpose.
Right.
And once you figure out all the greater mysteries, and there's a reward at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the reward is eternal life.
I like how you said that.
That's why video games never end. Notice that?
Yeah.
When the further you get, the more awesome you are, but the more concentrated you have to be, the more disciplined you were. You grinded specific grinds for specific reasons.
Yeah.
To build your ultimate overall character existence. Right?
Right. You build stamina, you build speed, you build strength.
Get certain armors and certain cars or certain builds or certain blah blah blah, and it just goes.
Right.
And then you put yourself in a position to win. Okay, well, I got this build, so I'm gonna be better against this right here, so I'm gonna run this 50 million times and just whoop everybody's ass.
Right.
And now you go against that one guy, it's just like, whoa, he died. But that's you now. You're that guy that won't die.
Right.
See?
Right.
Exactly, but there's a building process, and that's what relationship with Jesus, relationship with God is. Your relationship with Allah or whoever you worship. Just remember that, like, if you're worshiping a lesser and Jesus is supposed to be greater, you know what I'm saying? Or God is greater, or whatever that is. Remember that you're greater than that idol because you're in God's image, so you'll be better off worshiping yourself if you're not going to worship Jesus. Real talk.
That's real dog.
Real talk.
That's real.
You're not going to worship Jesus, worship yourself.
Some people don't even know themselves or even worship themselves, though.
Exactly. So, learn Jesus.
Right.
And if you don't like what he's talking about, focus on you.
Right. That's just real. That's real. I like how you said that whole thing from the video game down to this. I like how you explained that whole thing.
In the beginning of Genesis, God's coding a video game. It starts in blackness, and if you look at a computer screen, right, it's black right there.
Right.
And then there's a little firmament, this little glass thing, little touch screen and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, right?
Right.
And then he said, let there be light, and then, the background lights up. And he said trees and the start, and it took him a day to code it.
7 days. Yeah.
Feel me? Took him a day to code all this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took a break on Saturday, like, shit, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm finna watch.
That I mean, how can't that be amazing to somebody? Like, when you picture, like,
we're
you know.
made in his image, what do?
Right.
We create video games and stuff and sit there and watch.
Right.
I'm telling you, bro, it's just so cool. Like, it's like I finally met my dad. That's how I've been feeling lately.
Right. I got that feeling a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a weird little freak that, can't stop fornicating. I have my own issues. I'm trying.
Yeah.
That's why I need to settle down, give me a little baddie, have some babies. I'll be cool. You know what I'm saying? Just give me some babies. And then if you want to leave me later, fine. Go ahead. That's cool. I'm going to be oldest for like 70, bro. Kids going to be 20. Old nigga.
Hey, I mean, I say this, as long as I'm stable, as long as I'm blessed, as long as I'm good, as long as my bank account is stable enough for me to not have to worry about what the hell I'm gonna have to pay or what the hell I'm gonna have to do next, I'm good. I'm fine with where I'm at. I'm fine with that. Like, and even if that don't happen, I'm gonna make a way to make that happen. So, I think that was a good one. I like that. That was a good one. Even though, and y'all, I'm sorry that in the beginning, I did kind of like do a lot of stuttering. I'm going, but keep listening and you'll get what I was trying to say. You'll get it. Yeah.
Alright, so this is one part I want to ask you about right here.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I'm like, see, how do you? Okay, I'm gonna step away from the spiritual stuff for a second,
Mm-hmm.
because right now, like, I want to get real, because like when it comes to people, right?
Yeah.
I mean, spirituality is like top 10 on the list, and it's not number 9, it's not number 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1.
Right. No, for real. It's spiritual.
For real. So if spirituality is a top 10 on the list, but it's number 10, what are these other priorities? Go ahead, give us 9. Write them down as you go so you can count them out for us. For like generality people, but give us yours, and then give us what you think other people would say. You know what I'm saying? It differs.
Spirituality. So
It's number 10.
yeah, I know
you
it's
gotta
number
do
10.
1 through 9. Number 1, the very most important top shit on your list of priorities. Because spirituality is number 10 for everybody. It's top 10, but it's number 10.
I'll say number 1 is having a relationship with God.
That's 10. You gotta think about it, because spirituality. If we're just a normal person,
So you mean like
and
people,
we're
like you mean
spiritual,
like
but we got other shit to worry about too.
yeah, right.
What's the 9 things we're worried about more than? Because we forget sometimes. That's why we make time to pray, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the other 9 things that were prioritized to us?
The mindset will be 1.
Okay.
What space you're in, where you at the mindset, where your mindset, because you can only people that know they have priorities, their mind is set on their priorities, so they're doing things to get that priority straight. So I can say number 1 is mindset. Number 2, I can say being physical or being consistent. Being consistent, because it's hard to be consistent. It's hard to wake up every day do the same damn thing.
Yeah.
Number 3, I would say, I don't even know if I can name 10 or 9, but I can do it best I can. Number 3.
You got eight priorities. You got 8 priorities in your life. I know you do.
Right. I can say
What that look like?
3 would be to, no matter if you stand with your mom or if you're not, if you stand with your mom, be willing to move out at some point, at some age, Don't, and everybody is not in a position to, and like I said, that's what I'm saying about mindset. If you get your mindset, you have to be out your mom's house, or, mom may let you stay forever, but, sometimes people want to be in their own space, and sometimes you may want to be like, okay, some people feel like they will be with their mom forever, but mom not gonna be there forever. Mom not gonna be there forever, and when mom not there forever, then you have to do everything mom did, because okay, let's take care of the house, put food in the house,
But a lot of
keep
people
it clean.
ain't paying attention to what mom doing. They just taking it for granted. Like,
True.
Remember Aladdin?
But they gonna catch
free genie when he had the chance.
Yeah, but they gonna catch on. They gonna catch on at some. They gonna get tired at some point in time. They gonna get tired. They gonna get tired.
Gonna have to.
You see what I'm saying? They're gonna have to. Number. What I said. Number 3 was. Number 3 was.
All right, wait. Number 2 was what was it?
It was mindset. It was consistent.
No,
Number 2 was consistent.
Mindset.
Number 1 was mindset. Number 2 was being consistent. Number 3.
Consistency. Okay, got you.
And number 3 was, like keeping your own things. At least try to have and get your own things. Your own car, your own house, just try as much as you can. Try as much as you to get your own thing, because it's hard, especially nowadays, to depend on anybody, especially in 2025. It's hard to depend, or it's hard to ask, not even hard to ask for help, but you can ask for help all day, but it's hard to get help.
It's hard to get help.
Yeah, it's hard to get help.
Yeah, that's the word.
So, number 4 I can say is hygiene.
Ass niggas. I'm just playing. Why you go there, cuz?
Hygiene. Don't nobody want to sit and talk in nobody's face that stink, that breath stink, or musty, you know. I mean, some people, may have conditions, you know. Some people may have conditions, but try to do some research, or, you know, save some money to get some surgery or something like that to, you know, to fix yourself, you know, whatever, you know, hygiene, because hygiene, that's just, keep your hygiene, that's a priority, hygiene. Hygiene should be a priority. Number 5, I would say, how you treat people. And that goes back to what we were saying about, you know, how you treat people and that's just people in general. That's a priority. When you go, I feel like that's a priority. I feel like it is, you know, when you're going through so much and, you know, just having to stay on your toes and not, like I said, bleeding on people that didn't cut you, that haven't did you anything. You just straight up, oh, you the same person, oh, you just this and that, and you gonna tell me this, or you gonna be like this to me, I can't trust you because you da-da-da-da. I seen somebody do this, I seen somebody say that already, so you gonna do the same thing. You see what I'm saying? You know, I could say that's a priority to, you know. Number 5.
Okay.
I can say, what's that number 5?
I thought that was 4.
Okay, this is number 5. Number 5, I can.
Did you write them down yet?
I didn't, because I can keep everything. I didn't, because I can keep everything in my brain, but I should. My ass should. Okay, hold on.
That's what I was saying.
I know.
You gotta learn how to record stuff, because that's gonna be your biggest thing. Because sometimes you might have a lot on your plate. That's why we picking your priorities.
Right. So 1 was mindset, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 was mindset. 2 was consistency.
I like that one. See, that one stuck.
3 was.
I could see that.
3 was what? What was 3?
3 was hold on. I think that's the one you were just on. Number 3.
No, I was on 5. Number 3, okay. Mindset, consistent. I think number 3 was hygiene, or was that number 4?
Hygiene. Yup. I think we said that for number 3. I remember that. Stinky ass niggas.
And
then you were on number 4. That's what you were about to do right now.
Okay.
So I don't think you said anything after that.
Okay, so number 4. Yeah, I said I did. One of them was I said.
You see that number 4 is on there, then you know we'll just add that in there.
Right, I think I did say number 4 though. I think I said number 4 was to like have your own shit, or at least try to have your own shit.
Okay then. Okay, so number 4. And then you elaborated on that a bit.
Yeah, I did. And number 5, I think I'm on number 5 now. I can say.
Oh, this might be a little different.
Yeah.
A little bit. I some of that definitely might be on my list, but some of that might be a little different.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Okay, number 5, I can say. Really, this is probably supposed to be number 1, but to love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's priority to love yourself. You know, and when I say love yourself, I mean don't look in the mirror. I mean, some people can look in the mirror and be like, oh, I don't like this about myself, and go change it or get, you know, like that's the prime example, the BBLs and the Botox and all this shit. You know, and some
Take
people.
a shower.
Yeah. Yeah. Love yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself you are beautiful. Look in the mirror and tell yourself you will be someone one day. Look in the mirror and tell yourself that you have a relationship with God and God love you. Love yourself. Be confident in yourself. Like, love yourself. That's a priority, because when you don't love yourself, you're gonna look at everyone else like, oh, I should have this, and oh, I should have what they have, and oh, I should look how they look, and oh, I should be shaped how they shape. Blah, blah, blah. Love yourself. That's a priority.
Oh, speaking of that whole like jealousy stuff, there was this guy yesterday. in the room. We were in my homegirl room. And he was like so jealous of my little spot because all the females was just throwing, and I was just in a really good spot where they were just all crowded around me. He was like, switch response. But he had like one of the baddest females in the room just throwing that right on his head, like right in his lap and all kinds of shit. He was like, oh, switch spots. So he switched spots, right? With me, because he sat right next to me and made it real uncomfortable. I was like, all right, whatever, bro. So I sat where he was at with Shorty. And she just kept throwing it. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. Anyways, the girl that was right there throwing it and all the other girls, they all just went and moved all around me over there back with the other girl and shit. And then he got so sad, bro. He was mad. Like, yo, I'm like, nigga, I'm not moving again.
Damn. I mean, he should have just left the room if that's the case.
Bro. And I can't even feel bad. I cannot even feel bad for him.
You can't.
I can't, because I told you, stay. You was right there, bro. Like, why'd you move? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why'd you move?
I mean, and that's why you should love yourself. You should love yourself enough to go be like, man, look, I'm finna leave this motherfucker and go somewhere. I know the bitch is gonna be on my dick. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
You feel me?
Instead of just being jealous and getting upset and all that, just
Exactly.
you know. So you feel that's a good priority, right? Okay. Number 6. And we said that number
That's
10.
what he had to do, love himself after that. I'm just playing. Let me. That's good. Okay. I'm not trolling no more.
Man, troll, do your shit. This is raw, unfiltered, and yeah, this is Raw&Real.
Hopefully I be having people laughing. It's okay for y'all to laugh. I ain't mad.
Yeah, that's what we on. It's all good vibes. Like,
I'm trying to wise up.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm out of them. So can you come up with 6, 7, and 8, and 9?
Nah. See, here's the thing. You already got.
Okay. Oh, fuck it. Okay. What's number 6?
You know exactly what you focused on. It's just
I mean, I feel like I already said it.
That's because you gotta think deeper, and you haven't been this far down in a while, bro. Because nobody talks to you like I do.
Right.
Different.
Exactly.
We
Right.
real motherfuckers now. We together now, bro. It's on. Like,
It's on.
We finna really do the business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On the business, and you see what I mean? Because I'm a businessman.
Right.
And that's what you can. Hey, he finna put in work.
I can tell.
That's all you can count on. You can't count on nothing else. You can't count on love. You can't count on emotions. But you count on me putting in work.
Right. Exactly. Now back to the 10 priorities, because this is a long. We in 38 minutes, and I don't think nobody gonna listen. I don't know. They might do. I don't know. I don't know. I just like to. I don't know. I like it to keep it at least like 20 minutes, and I don't know. Okay, but if they listen, they listen. They don't, they don't. Number 6, I'll say. Priority number 6. Oh, keep your needs. And this is basically your priorities. Keep your needs before your wants. You know, things that you need. What do we need in life?
That new Versace bag's not needed.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Especially if you ain't got no milk in your refrigerator.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. We don't even... Right. Nobody give a fuck about Amir. Nobody give a fuck about your fucking Gucci bag, your Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? What you need is a car to get you to work, to make you some money, to bring home, to even if you're living with your mom, if you're not living with your mom, you're living with your mom, to bring you to keep in your pocket, because 9 times in you paying half the rent or you're not paying rent at all, so you can save, get your car, save, do your thing. If you're living with your mom, like I said, save to get your own apartment. It is hard. I'm not saying like it's that easy. It's not. It's really not. It's hard to save. It's hard to go out there and get it. It's hard. You know, someday you may, have your not on, but put your wants, but put your needs before your wants. So like I'm saying, when you get your car, then you know what's next. An apartment or a house, however financially you are, however much big you are in financial, your pockets big, how much whatever your pockets can get. Because sometimes.
This is what I would say. Okay, as far as like if you're gonna so look, me as a person that was paying my own rent and shit like that, and then coming over here to my family and then knowing that it would be a little cheaper for me, you know what I'm saying, to save my money and move on again. I realized that going to a company, right, an apartment complex, you're paying, it's like throwing money into a black hole.
Right.
$2,000 a month.
You're right.
Instead of having your own house,
right,
paying $2,000 a month. So if you can afford to have your own apartment,
right,
get a house.
Right.
You just need somebody to co-sign for you, but you need to be solid.
Yeah.
You need to stop messing around.
Right.
You need to make people believe that you're not going to fail.
Right.
And then you're going to have to hold it down. And don't go crying to mommy. Fucking do it.
Right.
You're grown up.
Right. Right.
But if they won't help you initially, then that's when you need to just get with a friend. Hey, friend, look, you're in your house, I'm in my house. Let's get a loan together and get our own house.
Right.
Let's get out of mom's house. Let's have our own house. We can party it up a little bit, put this bitch for rent, and split ways if we want to, or sell it or whatever, bro.
And that's the point I was
going to
be
solid. You gotta be solid.
Right.
You can't be a fuck nigga.
Right. That's going back to that consistency. Number 2. Yeah. Right. And that's yeah.
See? You see how they're all starting to line up, every single dot. We're almost there.
Right.
We're almost there. Your priorities are almost straight. Where we at?
I know I still have some things to work on with my priorities. And I'm gonna say one more thing about the keeping your needs before your wants. Don't go to no fucking club if you know that baby need diapers. Don't go to no motherfucking club if you know that baby need milk. Don't go to no motherfucking club if you know your car no need to be paid. Don't go to no motherfucking club if you know your motherfucking lights are off or your lights gotta be paid next month or your lights gotta be paid next weekend. Don't spend your money on alcohol and weed and all that shit if you know you got priorities to handle. Put your needs before your wants.
Raggedy busted kids. You see what I'm saying? Raggedy busted.
Number 7.
It makes me feel so sad too, because I want children so bad. I want to take care of a woman and have my babies run around, throw the football, Tom Brady to that man, because I'm going to be 50. Right. Tom Brady could still throw a football. I could do it. Right. I might be able to take 1 or 2 hits from him, you know what I'm saying, when his high school career happens and shit, so he can feel what it's like to hit a man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not trying to be an old nigga that's finna die on contact.
Right.
So I need, come on, where's the females that's serious? Let's get serious, ladies. Stop having sex with dudes that don't want to take care of you and the babies. Give it up to the guy that's actually trying to have that legacy, and then there's going to be happier women, happier men, bigger families. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
And it's just, man, it's just so sad that they have to be over 6 foot and super good looking model. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's sad. Why can't a woman just take the old grungy dad? Homer Simpson this shit out, Marge, and let's move on with our lives. Homer was a good dad. That nigga never cheated.
You know why? And I'm going to tell you why.
He held that shit down. He was an idiot, whatever, and maybe kind of ugly, but the nigga was showing the fuck up, going to work every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Yeah. Came home and didn't want nobody but her.
You know why I think that, though? I think that because, nowadays everything is done for a scene. Everybody can see everything on social media, so they, so I think for some females, I don't want nobody looking at me. I don't want nobody looking at me walking around with him. He ain't got no teeth. He cute, but he ain't got no teeth. And you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't, and he can be breaking his neck, back, and ankles. And I'm looking at this right now. Fuck it. I mean, cause I don't give a fuck if you go on this bitch and go listen. But I'm looking at this right now. He could be, going to work, got these businesses and got all this and taking care of whatever. But you're looking at his appearances.
Loyal as hell. And
exactly.
Looking at him when she got fake teeth.
Exactly.
She got fake hair on. She got fake eyelash. She got all this fake shit. Why not get this nigga hooked up?
Exactly.
Why not do his face in the morning?
Exactly.
Like, hold on, baby. Let me look at you today. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They don't want to go out.
Look like a supermodel.
Right. They don't want to go out and because
hit that nigga with some foundation and whatever the fuck you gotta do to take a picture with him. Throw the filter on like you do for you. Stop playing. Stop fucking playing, bitch.
But then again, too, he have to be comfortable enough in his own skin as well. Like, I know I ain't the prettiest nigga. I know I ain't,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. People be comfortable in their skin. And even
ugly people, yeah.
In their skin,
Ugly,
they
yeah.
be comfortable in their skin.
Ugly people are more confident than pretty people, to be honest.
You still in that skin because, like, here's the thing. You need to realize that your life is not your life. Your life is everybody else's life. We're all going through similar shit. And we have to go through that.
Yep.
Why? Answer that question. Why do we have to go through similar shit?
Shit.
You know?
We're all people. We're all people. We're all a person. We're all, and that's that's really the realest way I can put it. We all people. We are all people. We are somebody. We're a person. So we're gonna go through good and bad. No matter we go through the similar shit. We can go on the same damn path, and different animals across that path. You get what I'm saying? We can go on the same damn path. But an oak tree will be blocking my path, and a pine tree could be blocking yours. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. I feel that.
Now, I don't know which tree's stronger, but shit, you know, what you gotta do to cut down that motherfucking tree to continue on with your path. How thick is it? What do you have to use to cut that motherfucker? What strategy you gonna use? What headset? Shit, maybe you don't even have to go. Maybe you don't have to cut through the tree. Maybe you can have some type of way to just go around that motherfucker. Everybody have their different ways with their path. Cause we are people. We people. We are spirit. We human beings. We are fucking spirits in flesh. Walking spirits, just with some shit that God gave us, with you know, on the outside, you know. We gonna experience the same shit. It's gonna be probably different scenarios. We can go through the same shit, but with different scenarios. I can get attacked by a fucking raccoon the same way you got attacked by a squirrel, but I got attacked. It could be the same attack, but the squirrel attack you and the raccoon attack me. Get it? So.
That's gonna present yourself as better, so other people are inspired to be better. That's the fuck part. Nobody's trying to present themselves in a meaningful way that makes people want to do it too. Wow, I want to be nice. Like, it's not paying the bills.
Right.
Now, if nice can pay the bills, if we can figure out how to be nice and pay the bills, and I came up with this little program that I'm not going to say right now, okay? That's this little program, I think it might work. I call it the helpful raffle.
Nah, don't say it on here.
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. So that's just what I'm calling it for now. But, yeah, it's real good. And a lot of people are it's gonna be independent, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be ran by me specifically, probably you. I'll probably see if I can get you in, and we'll probably try to find a financial expert, so that way we can have the books clean and make sure we get some app technicians, because we're gonna need an app, obviously. So,
right.
You get any links for that kind of stuff, you know, we're gonna try to do this little thing. And, yeah, be on the lookout.
Definitely, I definitely will be on the lookout for that, and I'm definitely, if you're willing to put me in, I'm definitely down. I'm down with that. I love business. I love doing shit. I love talking, speaking. I love to motivate. I love to, you know, mentor. I love all of that. So I think that's the end
Go
of this.
ahead.
I think that's the
What's
end.
next, 7?
Yeah, number 7. Because I'm like, is it? But I knew it was still doing something. Number 7.
It's all good. Starting to feel it. Go ahead, roll your blunt.
No, I'm good.
Smoke that shit's the end.
Number 7. Number 6 was keep your needs before wants. Number 7, priority wise. Number 7 can be, or maybe someone else would say, to what's another good priority that
I mean, your priority. That's what it is. Your priorities. Spirituality is number 10 because you got things to worry about to help you strengthen your spirituality. And these are all your little things here. And then like how you live your life. These are your bottom lines and things like that.
Right.
So what's number 7? What you got?
What's another good priority that
I mean, your priority. That's what it is. Your priorities. Spirituality is number 10 because you got things to worry about to help you strengthen your spirituality. And these are all your little things here. And then like how you live your life. These are your bottom lines and things like that.
Right.
So what's number 7? What you got? Boundaries and things like that. Relationships, friendships, family. You know, I'm just giving you some words so your brain will do the thing.
Okay, priority. Well, okay, I can say I think I already said like something like, you know, staying on my 10 toes no matter what I'm going through. Yeah, I said something like that already. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's all I have. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Emperor. I think that's all I have. That's all I have because I'm a pretty simple person. I'm a pretty simple guy. Like it don't take that much for me to, you know, have my priorities straight. But I do have priorities, but I mean, I feel like I said them all. I feel like I said them. It could be more. I'm just 24, so I'm still learning myself, you know?
Oh, you're 24. Okay. I got you.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm still, I think so far, that's it so far. So what are your opinions on my priorities? Do you think they're good priorities? Do you think?
Well, let's see, you're at 7, 8, 9. Let's get you 3 more. So that way you remain focused. We want you to have a full everything. So, priorities. Let's think about it for a second.
Yeah, what's some priorities you can give me that I can elaborate on?
Well, when I'm thinking about priorities for you specifically, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of a question: what makes you smile? Because you said love yourself, right? But there's another part of loving yourself. Like loving yourself is so huge and vague that it's a collaboration of all the little points that you gave. So, in total, the whole entire point is love yourself because that's your main thing.
Right.
So, you've got 8 bullet points because you got spirituality at number 10. So all you need is
3.
Wait, you got 7. So all you need is 3, right?
Right.
Here's the beautiful part. What else matters to you? Like what really matters to you, and what makes you happy? You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at your list, those are good. Read each one, like, you know, the word, and those are good, like, you know, those are good baselines and stuff, but are those things fulfilling, ultimately, when you read that list? Does it fulfill your whole life and soul?
Yeah, so far, yeah. Now, you said your question was, what makes me smile? the only thing that makes me smile is something or someone that makes me laugh, to be honest. I think that's the only time that I smile is when I'm laughing, like dead ass. Or, okay, to go deeper, like with feelings or like really like something that somebody can do for me or somebody that says to me and makes me smile, really just coming up to me and letting me know like, because people come up to me all the time and let me know like, I see the good in you, I see your spirit, you are such a pure soul, your spirit is so good, God loves you, you know, and things like that. That's what makes me smile. People giving me that reassurance about myself, especially when I feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough, or oh, I should be in a better place than I am, and it's like that, you know. When people come to me and give me that reassurance or remind me that I'm, you know, just going through something that everybody else went through and I'm going to get through it, that's what really makes me smile. Like that'll make me blush. That makes me blush every time, to be honest. I almost cried, but yeah, that's what makes me blush. Like people give me that reassurance about the love that I have with God and about the love that God have with me. And, you know, just my spirit just being so pure, like so good. Like people tell me like, yo, like, cause they can come to me about their personal problems, about something that they wouldn't even tell anybody. And they'll tell me, cause this girl that I had saw in the store, and she was like, was talking, she was a cashier, and she was like, I don't know, but something just something, I don't usually tell people my business, but something just want me to tell you and to talk to you about it. And we talked about it, what we talked about. And, you know, things like that just make me smile when people can just come to me with, you know, and being comfortable, just automatically knowing that they in a safe place, you know?
Call from my best friend, one of my best friends, close friend. We haven't spent a lot of time together lately, so you know how it is. Titles change from time to time.
Yeah.
We gotta, you know, remember what's remembering.
You say you was on the phone? You got a call?
Yeah, I got a call, so, you know, I had to do a quick mute, so I apologize. But I did hear everything you were saying there. But I'm going to ask you this. Is a priority for you specifically, because you asked me about priorities for you, is priorities for you specifically centered around... Are there any priorities centered around legacy? Because I didn't hear you mention legacy too much. Like when you die, leaving stuff behind, who are you going to leave it to, things like that. How do you feel about legacy? And is that a priority for you?
Definitely, yes. I'm glad you said that, yes. That's going to be my number 8. I'm glad, yes. Yes. Yes.
Because that's probably the...
But you know, I'm only like 24, so...
That's my first thing on my list is legacy.
Yeah, that's...
What am I doing all this for?
Yeah.
What am I doing all this for?
Right, and
I feel like.
And to be honest, I always say this when I do it. Like, you know, I always keep in my head when I always pray. I always say I'm doing it for my family. I always say I don't have any kids or anything yet. I do plan on having kids. If I do, you know, I'm everything. Not everything. If I have majority, whatever goes. If I die before my mom, type shit. And I had kids. You know, I always say, whatever I do, I'm really doing it I'm doing it for myself, but I'm really doing it for my family as well, because I want them to be stable. I want to be so stable and so wealthy enough that I can, and I'm not talking about the ones I don't talk to anymore, that we have problems or whatever. Look, you got your own shit to handle. I don't mind talking to you, but I can't give anything until you show me different. But anyway, yes.
Mm-hmm. There's certain family members that you drew lines with. I got you.
Right.
Say less.
Right. So if I was to sign, I don't know what it's called, but it's a paper that you, like when certain jobs you get to have you sign, and you know, if something happened to you, then how much percentage go to who, and how much percentage go to them, whatever. I would say 50% my grandmother on my dad's side and 50% my mom, period. That's just gonna be split between out those two. That's just point blank, period. If I have kids, of course, they're gonna get 10-20. Yeah, but like I said, I'm only like 24, so like that's in the thoughts. Definitely, that's in the thoughts. But I can elaborate more, or I can talk about it more, explain more when I get even older. Because maybe by the time I'm 30, or by the time I'm 32, by the time I'm 40, 50, I'll be had kids, and that way I can say, what I really want to say. But yes, I am doing it for my family so they won't have to be like, oh, how am I gonna pay my next bill? How am I gonna pay my car insurance? How am I going to eat? How am I going to fill my cabinets? How am I going to fill my refrigerator? I don't want them to worry about any of that. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be fucking free, life free, and just, that's what I want. That's what I want.
That's fair.
Dealing with legacy, yeah. So far.
What number are we on? Number 9? Last one?
Right.
Or is that number 8?
Number 9. You're on number 9.
Okay. So, what makes you truly happy outside of all those things you have on the list?
Mm-hmm.
Because none of that really sounds fun.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a boring ass person. I'm a boring person.
You smile at her now. What makes you happy? Type of thing. You know what that look like?
Good conversations, like what we doing now. Good conversations, good vibes.
Okay.
Good people. Being, soul food. Food make me smile. I love me some food. Ooh, food make me dance. What makes me smile? Anything adventurous. Anything adventurous, anything that's outdoors, like hiking, fucking bike trailing, fucking four-wheelers, any of that. And everybody just living it up and being in a moment, and no bullshit. It's smiles and laughter and a lot of love. Different races, different ages, different, and everybody just in like their mindset is our whole mind is connected on just having fun, being okay with who we are, loving ourselves, loving each other, and just being in that loving moment. That's what makes me smile, like just seeing everyone else happy. I guess to make that long story short, seeing everyone else happy, and I'm not saying everyone, but the ones that fuck with me, the ones that love me, respect me, even the ones that don't respect me, love me. I don't discriminate with my love. I don't discriminate with my heart. I don't give a fuck. I can give you a shirt off my back and you can call me a bitch and I'm gonna give you the next shirt. You get whatever, cause that's what makes me happy, man. Like just putting a smile on their face. That's what puts a smile on my face. Putting a smile on others' face. That's what.
Yes.
I think that's what it is.
That's good stuff.
And that's the end of that. And tuning out. Now I want to thank y'all for if y'all listen or whatever. I know this was a good long one. I know I'm late for posting it. I know I'm late on posting it, but the lights went out and all that shit happened and all of that. And I had to edit and all of that because on the app that I use, it had to be 20 minutes or less in order for me to save it on my phone. So I wasn't able to save it on my phone, so I had to screen record it and do all that, But I got it done, so yeah, thank y'all. Okay.